Welcome back to Bookend.
Yeah,
I'm Travis.
it's not hard to get off.
That's Eric.
And I'm Eric. 2019.
We're about to get into some funny business.
Yeah, I got a serious case of blue balls. Been waiting 3 weeks for this.
That's true. It's been a while since we recorded. I made him wait. Playing hard to get.
I think I read this, but I don't know. It's not hard to get off and falls to the ground with a metallic clunk. She bumped me backwards or something happened.
Well, it's not hard. I'm talking about... He's probably talking about his belt.
Oh, right.
Or
He
her
was taking
belt.
off his pants.
His
or
belt.
Her pants.
She probably doesn't wear a belt.
I move in for another kiss and begin to slide my hand up her side, but she suddenly lurches forwards, making me stumble
She
backward.
just pukes all over you. I always think of that. When I see the word lurches, I always think of...
Oh, yeah. I think of...
That's wretch, but it just...
yeah.
It just makes me think of that.
Lurch is Adam's family.
That's true. You rang?
The stiff edge of the table behind me was the furthest thing from my mind.
All right. Sorry, I keep interrupting. I keep putting this off more and more.
Yeah.
But it went from hard to get off
Yeah, right.
to the stiff edge.
Uh-huh.
Come on, writers. You know what you're doing.
The furthest thing from my mind. Until I feel it stabbing into my asshole.
Ooh, I kind of like it.
It's starting to grow on me. I hadn't even noticed it was there. It makes me grab Shizune a little tighter as we fall back onto the surface of the table.
Yeah, table sex.
Whoa!
Hello.
I hold back a sigh as Shizune victoriously holds herself above me. She's won again.
She just will not relinquish control.
Nope, I'm okay with that. I'm distracted until Shizune's bra falls on me, seemingly like it dropped out of the sky. I end up laughing, despite how hard I try not to. It's contagious enough that Shizune starts to as well.
It's a weird thing to laugh about.
Boobs!
Takes her bra off and you laugh at her?
Yeah, and she can't understand why.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, I gotta sign why. Freed from her bra, even though they were noticeably large through her shirt already. She picks up her bra with her fingers and flicks it off as my hands move over her body. Straddling me with her knees on the table, Shizune slips her underwear off, with my hands moving from her hips unconsciously to help her. I catch a glimpse of my watch. It's only been a few minutes, but
I'm
it
already
felt like
ready
so
to
much
finish.
longer. Yeah.
Oh, God, I gotta hold out for at least another minute.
Time to do some math problems.
Your breasts are strange.
You have strange breasts.
Whoa.
Hello. Oh, that's gonna be easy to do.
Jesus. Yeah, you're gonna have like...
moving CG.
Yep.
Damn.
Worth it.
Yeah. When Shizune, I like Shizune.
We were just talking about like, man, this one's kind of like the low point.
I like her. I mean, there hasn't been any choices or anything other
Yeah.
than the one, but
Yeah, I can see why it's a lot of people's least favorite, but I still like it.
right. When Shizune sits up, I feel myself by her below.
Oh, baby, your below is
And-
so tight.
Yeah. I was like, is that describing her nether regions?
Yeah, it's just trying to come up with... They got a thesaurus out for vagina.
Oh, okay. An attack from two fronts. I think dryly, considering the situation. How like her. I should just stop now and leave you stewing in your lust. Well,
Yeah, please don't move.
she says as she starts, causing me to blink at the sudden. Very funny, Shizune. I soon lose track of my thoughts. She's just helping you last longer. She's being a bro.
Right.
She's
She's a snake!
I didn't know she was a naga.
Oh, God. I'd be into that.
Shizune bites her lip to muffle her voice from coming out. An unwanted voice. This is the most I've ever heard of it, and she blushes once she realizes she let it slip out. To cover it up, Shizune harder, causing me to jolt against her, driving my to her below. And Shizune fights against me, trying to pin me back down when I manage to pull my arms out from under me.
God, you guys are going to start throwing punches.
In that moment, her back with even greater force in response. The sound of Shizune's soft, restrained voice and the sight of her moving up and down each time her mine grow more arousing with time in the stillness of the student council room.
Well, I am aroused.
Hanako's gonna come in and I still need an ID.
Yeah.
Is this a bad time?
Nope, perfect time. Oh God, you're moaning over there.
I almost can't
At least I don't have to
take
do it
anymore. Multiplied by the pressure of Shizune's weight on top of me, make it hard for me to think. My hips start buckling by themselves. Shizune's hands push mine down onto the table. Every motion of hers is a push of some kind.
Bitch.
The table...
Oh God.
Go away, you're ruining the mood. The table under us rattles under our combined weight. I doubt it would collapse, but the noise is really something.
There's something wrong with my Microsoft account. Oh
Yeah.
God.
Oh,
That's
dear.
tied to everything.
Not that Shizune notices, her pace only grows faster, until it feels as though she might shove me across the table with how forceful she is being. Without warning, her movements come to a final crescendo. Haha, I won that battle!
Huzzah.
Suddenly, she stops, almost falling onto me with enough speed that if she didn't catch herself, it would probably have knocked us unconscious. The worst situation possible. If someone happened to walk in while we were knocked out.
I mean, someone could just walk in right now.
Yeah, what's the difference? I'm surprised, but not enough to forget that we're both naked and the sudden painful interruption that just happened. Why did this have to happen? Was it intentional to leave me stewing in my own lust? Shizune lets out her breath, sheepishly realizing it at the same time as I do. Sorry, I tripped or slipped or whatever, something, I don't know.
It's a nice sprite.
Yes, it is. I had a thought. Is the door unlocked? She quickly gets off the table and bolts over to check and locks it, unlocks it, and locks it again, pulling on the knob just to make sure. When she's finally sure, she makes an out-of-place motion with her hands.
She goes to check the thing and whips the door open. There's like a crowd of people out there.
Safe. I'm glad you can take things so lightly. I didn't do it on purpose. Why don't you take the lead then?
Finally.
Come on. I grab Shizune by the shoulders and try to put her onto the table instead. Her brow scrunches in displeasure as the edge of the table pokes her in the back. Just as it did to me, she opts to help herself up onto it. There we go. This is also the first time I've seen Shizune lying down unclothed. Well, yeah.
It's the first time you've seen her completely unclothed.
Right. The contours of her collarbone and are beautiful. My eyes follow them down to her shapely hips, delicate hourglass figure. I run my hands along the curve of her body, from her shoulders on down. I feel like I'll be scalded by her body heat.
She's running a fever.
Too much friction. On top of that, I feel more sensitive now than before, and find myself pushing her to make up for it.
Oh, gotta make it count. Her glasses are missing the earpiece.
Yeah, well,
How do those stay on?
I don't know, we broke them.
They just cling to her nose.
For the first time our hands met, I guess we were connected. Whether it's through her pulling me from one student council event to another, or holding hands as lovers, I think it's been the same. The confidence that comes across in the way she grasps my hand.
Yeah, now he's really trying to last long going into this monologue.
Right? We're gonna have one of those that take over the screen.
Yeah.
Her hands writhe across the surface of the table, and grabbing onto it, she hooks her legs around my back, sending me over the top. This is the second time.
Good, I go blind.
Yeah. All too soon, the feeling ends. All I can do afterwards is stay over with my hands holding the table.
That's twice now you.
That's what I was going to say, yeah. Both for lack of energy and because her legs are still... For Shizune's part, she smiles almost dreamily. The sight makes me smile as well. Her legs slowly fall, allowing me to accept myself.
Oh, it's all over the table.
Exhausted, I lean back against a desk and try to regain my breath before putting my clothes back on. Misha, we need you to clean something up.
Yeah.
I notice a dull, hot throbbing in my chest as I button my shirt back up. It puts a bad aftertaste on everything that just happened. Ugh. It was a lucky break that Misha couldn't be here, wasn't it?
Well, I don't know about that.
Sure, a lucky break.
Yeah. Let's not speak too hastily.
You're in an unusually joking mood today. I wonder what she had to do. Shizune traces the air lazily with a finger and points to the door. Go see for yourself. Why don't you just tell me? It's more interesting if you see for yourself. Seeing is believing. I mean, you didn't believe my breasts were
Was
this
she like
large.
spying on them? She
yeah.
got a cup to the door?
Sure, clever. Maybe I will. What about you? Are you going to stay here all day? It's getting late. It feels like my last day as student council president, so maybe I'll sleep here tonight. It could be the last chance I have to sleep at my desk, after a long day trying to meet a deadline.
And like all the other times I had sex in here. What?
That's weird. I'll sleep in my bed. Sleeping sitting up is a skill, a very useful one. Right. For a moment after I leave the room, I actually do consider seeing what Misha is up to, just because Shizune made it sound so secretive, as if she were building a time machine or something, but in the end, it doesn't even matter, because I decide not to.
It's been a while since we've done one of those.
The night air is pleasant at this time of year. It's refreshing and a little humid, but not so chilly as to make it uncomfortable to stay outside for a while. It's late enough for the courtyard to be all but deserted, too. After Shizune and I said our farewells to each other, I'd set out to return to my dormitory room. I didn't even make it all the way there, though, before getting distracted.
Kenji!
Just completely ruin the mood.
Right.
It doesn't seem like a bad idea to go see what Misha is up to, for some reason. I have nothing better to do, no homework. I'm out of anything worth reading. On top of that, I simply want to know.
Kind of obsessing over Misha here.
That's what, yeah, why?
What are you, me?
I gotta know! This isn't my first time being in the main building after hours, but usually it's as I'm leaving the place with Shizune and Misha after a long day at the student council, not entering it alone. The atmosphere is quiet, a word I would not normally use to describe these halls. It's a little creepy. A light starts flickering up ahead. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Seems like a horror movie moment waiting to happen. It's Hanako Ghost. Feeling a hand on my shoulder, I stiffen reflexively. It's not Misha, or else there would be hands clamped over my eyes and a sing-song "Guess Who" accompanying them. So who is it? I hope it's not Kenji, or at least that it's someone I know. Or this will take a turn for the weird. Whoever it is...
Who could it be?
quickly slips in front of me. It's Shizune! Da-da-da. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I'm so relieved that I forget to sign it.
I can't read that sentence. BoJack has ruined that sentence for me. I cannot read that without, what are you doing here?
Shizune puts a finger up to her lips. I guess even though she can't hear, she has some idea of what loudness is, and can tell from my expression that I was being loud. And apparently, being loud isn't a good thing right now. But then, why is Misha her interpreter? Oh, very funny. Why are you here? I was waiting for you to come see me. I knew you would show up. It took you a while, though. I mean, didn't we just have sex and then...
Yeah, did you walked out and then walk to a different building and she beat you there? Or isn't this the same building?
I mean, if she wanted us to come see her, why didn't she just say, nah, let's go back to my room?
Yeah. No, she's sleeping in the student council room, but then you
happened?
left
Right.
and then came back. What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know what just happened.
Is there some kind of transition we missed?
You've been waiting here? Yes, but that isn't important. We have to be stealthy if we don't want Misha to detect us. Tell me if I'm not being stealthy, though. Enough, okay?
You're being loud. Your hand movements with your super loud snaps.
And you're confusing me with your logic.
Time warp abilities.
Alright, well. We had sex with Shizune!
Yay! That's the first, second time. It wasn't the first time or anything.
I mean,
but at least there were less clothing. There was less clothing.
yeah, that was a lot nicer to look
and less
at.
family members in the direct vicinity. So
Right. I mean, maybe Misha with a cup to the door, but...
she's not family.
Nah,
she can
no.
join. I'm
Yeah,
cool with it.
She can listen if she wants.
But she has to pay.
Yeah.